My name is Monk Liangshen. Tonight, I'll be your guide into the world of the Bengal tiger. We're going to spend some time together, watching one of Earth's most powerful cats. There's no urgency here, no chase to follow, just the steady rhythm of a life unfolding. Right now, somewhere in the forest of India, a Bengal tiger is resting. Its body is still. The air is warm. Males are larger than females. Their bodies are built for power and endurance. Tonight, we'll watch how this tiger breathes, how it waits, how it moves when it chooses to. Let your breathing settle as we begin. The tiger is already still. We're simply catching up. Its eyes are half open. The forest around it is quiet. The Bengal tiger's coat is a deep orange. Black vertical stripes run from shoulders to flanks. No two tigers share the same stripe pattern. Each one is unique, like a fingerprint. The stripes break up the tiger's outline in tall grass. This isn't decoration. It's functional design shaped by thousands of years. The fur is short and dense. Along the belly, the color fades to white. White fur also circles the eyes. The backs of the ears are black. Each ear has a white spot in the center. Other tigers can see these spots from behind. Cubs use them to follow their mother through dense forest. Right now, our tiger is lying in shade. The ground beneath it is cool. Its body is relaxed against the earth. The temperature in the shade is about 10 degrees cooler than in direct sun. This matters to the tiger. It has chosen this spot carefully. The tiger's head is broad and powerful. Its skull is built to anchor massive jaw muscles. The canine teeth are about 3 inches long. They're designed to pierce and hold. Behind the canines are carnassial teeth. These work like scissors, slicing through meat. A tiger has 30 teeth in total. The tongue is rough, covered in tiny, backward-facing spines. These spines help strip meat from bone. They also help the tiger groom its fur. Right now, the tiger's mouth is closed. Its whiskers extend outward from the face. Whiskers are thick, sensitive hairs. They detect changes in air movement. The tiger uses them to navigate in darkness. Each whisker is deeply rooted in the skin. They're connected to nerve endings that send information to the brain. A tiger can sense objects without touching them. The whiskers do this work. They map the space around the tiger's head. Bengal tigers live primarily in India. They also inhabit Bangladesh, Nepal, and Bhutan. Some live in mangrove swamps. Others prefer dry forests or grasslands. Our tiger lives in a deciduous forest. The temperature here reaches 90 degrees in summer. During monsoon season, heavy rains flood the forest floor. Tigers are excellent swimmers. They often wade into water to cool down. The tiger can swim several miles without rest. Right now, the temperature is warm. The tiger has chosen a spot beneath dense canopy. Shade makes a significant difference. The tiger's body is relaxed. Its breathing is slow and regular. Each breath is deep and controlled. Time passes quietly here. There's no hurry. The tiger has nowhere else to be. This spot is sufficient for now. A tiger's day is mostly spent resting. They're active for only a few hours, usually at dawn or dusk. The rest of the time, they conserve energy. Hunting requires enormous strength. A single hunt can last hours. Most hunts fail. For every successful kill, there may be 10 or 20 attempts, so the tiger rests. It lies on its side or with paws stretched forward. Sometimes it shifts position slightly. The tail may flick once or twice. Our tiger's tail is about 3 feet long. It helps with balance during sharp turns. Right now, it rests motionless on the ground. The tip curves slightly. The tiger's eyes are half closed. The forest is quiet around it. A few insects hum in the distance. Nothing requires the tiger's attention. It continues to rest. Bengal tigers are solitary animals. Adult tigers live alone. Each one maintains a territory. A male's territory can span 30 to 60 square miles. Females have smaller ranges, usually 10 to 20 square miles. A male's territory often overlaps with the ranges of several females. Tigers mark their boundaries with scent. They spray urine on trees and rocks. They also leave scratch marks on tree trunks. These marks communicate presence and status to other tigers. Our tiger is alone right now. It has been alone since it left its mother at around 2 years old. That was several years ago. Now it moves through its territory without company. Solitude is normal for tigers. It's how they live. They don't seek out other tigers except during mating season. The rest of the year, they remain apart, each one occupying its own space, each one self-sufficient. The forest around the tiger is quiet. Insects hum in the background. A bird calls from somewhere high in the canopy. The tiger's ears rotate toward the sound. Each ear can move independently. This allows the tiger to track sounds in different directions simultaneously. The outer ear funnels sound inward. Inside, the tiger's hearing is acute. It can detect frequencies higher than humans can perceive. A rustle in the leaves 50 feet away does not go unnoticed. The tiger processes the sound, then dismisses it. Its ears relax again. Right now, there is no prey nearby. The tiger knows this. It continues to rest. Nothing requires action. The forest holds no threats at this moment, no opportunities either. So the tiger waits. Heat rises through the afternoon. The tiger shifts its weight slightly. One paw stretches forward. The pads on the bottom of the paw are thick and cushioned. They allow the tiger to move silently over dry leaves and twigs. Between the pads, fur grows to provide extra insulation and grip. The claws are retractable. Right now, they're pulled back into sheaths. When extended, each claw is sharp and curved. They're used to grip prey and climb when necessary. The tiger's front legs are heavily muscled. They absorb the impact when the tiger leaps onto large prey. Our tiger's legs are relaxed at the moment. The muscles lie smooth beneath the striped fur. You can see the individual stripes clearly. They follow the contours of the body. Over the shoulder, down the foreleg, across the flank. Each stripe is distinct. Time passes slowly here. The afternoon continues without event. A tigress with cubs behaves differently than a solitary adult. She must hunt more frequently to feed herself and her young. Cubs are born blind and helpless. They weigh only 2 to 3 pounds at birth. For the first 8 weeks, they stay hidden in a den. The mother moves them if she senses danger. She carries each cub by the scruff of its neck. By 3 months, the cubs begin to follow her outside. They watch as she hunts, learning by observation. Cubs stay with their mother for 18 months to 2 years. During this time, she teaches them how to stalk and kill. Male cubs grow larger and eventually leave to find their own territories. Females sometimes establish ranges near their mothers. Our tiger has no cubs right now. It hunts only for itself. The responsibility is lighter. The tiger's eyesight is sharp, especially in low light. Behind the retina is a layer of cells called the tapetum lucidum. This layer reflects light back through the retina. It gives the tiger better night vision than humans have. In daylight, tigers see about as well as we do. They also perceive some colors, though not the full spectrum. Green and blue are visible to them. Red appears more as gray or black. Right now, the tiger's eyes are open but unfocused. It's not looking at anything in particular. Its gaze rests on the ground a few feet ahead. Occasionally, the inner eyelid slides across to moisten the eye. This happens quickly, almost unnoticeably. The tiger blinks slowly. Everything is calm. The waiting continues. There's a rhythm to this rest. Breath in, breath out. Eyes open, eyes close. Small movements, long stillness. Water is essential for tigers. They drink frequently, especially in hot weather. A tiger may consume several gallons of water after feeding. They prefer clean, moving water when available. Our tiger will visit a stream later after the heat fades. For now, it remains in the shade. Its body temperature is regulated partly through panting. Tigers don't sweat the way humans do. Cooling happens through the mouth and tongue. The tiger's breathing remains steady and deep. Air moves in and out without effort. The rib cage expands and contracts slowly. You can see this if you watch carefully. A rhythm appears, breath in, breath out, simple and constant. The tiger's body knows how to maintain itself. Temperature regulation happens automatically. The tiger doesn't think about breathing. It simply breathes. Tigers are carnivores. Their diet consists entirely of meat. In this region, they hunt deer, wild boar, and sometimes buffalo. A single kill can provide enough food for several days. After a successful hunt, the tiger eats as much as 60 pounds in one sitting. Then it rests nearby, returning to feed again over the next few days. The meat spoils slowly in cooler weather. In heat, it decays faster. Tigers will eat carrion if fresh prey is unavailable. Hunger drives behavior, but so does opportunity. Our tiger has not eaten in 3 days. Tonight, when the air cools, it will begin to hunt. But that time has not arrived yet. For now, the tiger waits. Waiting is part of the process. Patience is essential to survival. A tiger that rushes wastes energy. A tiger that waits increases its chances. Our tiger has learned this through experience. It knows when to move and when to stay still. It knows when to move and when to stay still. The forest floor is covered in dry leaves. Roots snake across the ground. Patches of sunlight filter through gaps in the canopy. They move slowly as the sun shifts overhead. Our tiger lies in a spot where 2 large roots form a slight depression. The ground here is cooler and slightly softer. The tiger's body fits naturally into the space. One hind leg is tucked close to the body. The other extends outward. The tail curves along the length of the spine. From a distance, the tiger is hard to see. The stripes blend into the pattern of light and shadow. This is not intentional camouflage in this moment. It's simply the way the tiger is built. Even at rest, it remains hidden. Nature designed it this way. The orange and black break up the outline. A deer looking in this direction might see nothing, just forest floor and shadows. The tiger becomes part of the landscape. A tiger's life is shaped by territory, food, and reproduction. Without territory, there is no access to prey. Without prey, there is no survival. Males compete for territory. Fights are rare but serious when they occur. Most disputes are settled through scent marking and vocalizations. A deep roar can travel up to 2 miles through the forest. It announces presence and warns others to stay away. Our tiger has not roared today. It has no reason to. Its territory is secure. No rival has crossed the boundary. The scent marks remain fresh. The tiger's life continues in familiar patterns. Rest, hunt, patrol, rest again. This is the rhythm. Day after day, season after season, the pattern holds. The tiger's existence is structured by these cycles. The afternoon is long. Shadows lengthen slowly across the forest floor. The quality of light begins to change. It softens, losing its harsh brightness. Our tiger lifts its head slightly. The ears swivel forward. Something is shifted, though it's subtle. The air is cooling by a degree or 2. The tiger's body knows this. It has sensed the approach of evening, but it does not move yet. There is still time. The tiger lowers its head again, its eyes close partway. The waiting continues, everything in its own time. The tiger doesn't rush this transition. Evening will come when it comes. Until then, rest continues. The tiger breathes slowly. Tigers rely on stealth, not speed, when hunting. A cheetah can reach 70 miles per hour. A tiger's top speed is closer to 40 miles per hour. That speed can only be maintained for short distances. So the tiger does not chase. It stalks, it moves slowly through cover, staying low. Every step is deliberate. The body stays close to the ground. The head extends forward. Our tiger's muscles are built for this kind of movement. Fast twitch muscle fibers generate sudden, powerful force. The hind legs are slightly longer than the front legs. This gives extra leverage when jumping. A tiger can leap forward up to 30 feet in a single bound. It can also jump vertically up to 12 feet. This strength comes at a cost. Muscle requires energy to maintain. That's why the tiger spends so much time resting. Rest is recovery. Right now, the tiger is still. Its muscles are relaxed but ready. They'll be called upon later. For now, they simply exist. The tiger breathes slowly. Blood circulates. Energy is conserved. The body maintains itself in readiness. Nothing is wasted. The tiger's whiskers twitch slightly. A breeze has picked up. It moves through the forest, stirring the leaves overhead. The tiger's nose lifts. Air passes over the scent receptors inside the nasal cavity. A tiger's sense of smell is good, though not as developed as a dog's. It uses smell to detect other tigers, locate carcasses, and identify prey trails. Right now, the breeze carries the scent of dry earth and vegetation. There's no scent of prey yet. Its breathing remains even. The forest continues its slow cycle. Heat rises, air moves, time passes without urgency. Everything steady. The tiger's body is patient. It knows how to wait. Hours can pass like this. The tiger doesn't mind. A tigress teaches her cubs through demonstration and repetition. She does not instruct in the way humans do. Instead, she allows the cubs to watch and imitate. When they make mistakes, they learn from the consequences. A failed pounce teaches timing. A loud step teaches caution. Over months, the cubs refine their technique. By the time they leave their mother, they're capable hunters. But even then, only about half of their hunts succeed. Experience improves the odds slightly. Our tiger has years of experience now. It knows its territory well. It knows where prey animals drink and graze. It knows which paths they follow. It knows what time of day they move. This knowledge is survival. Everything matters. The tiger has learned through repetition. Success and failure have both taught lessons. The tiger remembers. The light is softer now. Afternoon is becoming evening. The temperature has dropped a few degrees. Our tiger opens its eyes fully. It lifts its head and looks around. The forest looks the same, but something has changed. The tiger can feel it. This is the time. The transition has come. The tiger prepares to move. The tiger rises slowly to its feet. First the front legs straighten, then the hind legs push the body upward. The spine stretches. The tail lifts slightly. The tiger shakes once, a quick ripple along its body. Then it stands still, fully alert, ready now. Its senses engage fully. The hunt begins with this standing. The tiger begins to walk. Its movements are fluid and silent. Each paw is placed carefully, testing the ground before committing full weight. The head is level with the shoulders. The body moves in a straight line. There's no wasted motion. The tiger follows a narrow trail through the undergrowth. This is a path it has used many times before. It knows where the trail leads. Memory guides its steps. Ahead, there's a clearing near a stream. Deer come there to drink in the evening. The tiger has hunted there successfully in the past. It moves toward that place now. The distance is about half a mile. The walk will take 15 minutes. The tiger moves steadily forward. Not fast, not slow, just steady. Each step purposeful. As the tiger walks, its senses are fully engaged. Eyes scan the forest ahead. Ears rotate, catching every small sound. The nose samples the air continuously. The whiskers detect changes in air pressure and obstacles nearby. All this information is processed without conscious thought. The tiger simply moves and perceives. If prey is near, the tiger will know. If danger is present, the tiger will know. If danger is present, the tiger will sense it. Birds continue to call. Insects continue their rhythms. The tiger is part of this environment, not separate from it. It moves through the space as naturally as water flows downhill. Nothing announces its presence. The forest simply accepts it. Leaves barely rustle under the tiger's paws. Branches don't snap. The tiger passes through like a shadow, silent and smooth. The tiger reaches the edge of the clearing. It stops at the tree line, still hidden in shadow. The clearing is about 50 meters across. Tall grass covers most of it. On the far side, a stream runs over smooth stones. The water is shallow here, only a few inches deep. The banks are muddy and marked with tracks. Deer have been here recently. The tiger can see the hoof prints in the soft earth. It can smell them too. But the clearing is empty right now. The tiger settles into a crouch. Its body lowers until its belly nearly touches the ground. The head extends forward. It waits, completely still. The taiga becomes part of the tree line. Orange and black blend with shadow and vegetation. A deer looking this way would see nothing unusual, just the edge of the forest. Waiting is not passive. The tiger's attention is total. Every sound is evaluated. Every movement in the periphery is noted. The tiger does not become bored or restless. This is what it does. Patience is built into its nature. Minutes pass, 5, then 10. The tiger doesn't move. The light continues to fade. The sky above the canopy shifts from blue to pale orange. Shadows deepen. The forest transitions into evening. Our tiger does not move. Its eyes remain fixed on the clearing. Breath continues, slow and controlled. Everything ready. Muscles prepared but not tense. The tiger exists in perfect readiness. A sound. The tiger's ears snap forward. Something is moving through the forest to the left. The sound is rhythmic, deliberate. Hooves on dry leaves. The tiger's body tenses slightly. Muscles prepare without moving. The sound grows closer. The tiger's focus sharpens. This could be the moment. Then, at the edge of the clearing, a deer appears. It's a female spotted deer called a chital. She weighs about 80 pounds. Her coat is reddish-brown with white spots. She steps into the clearing cautiously. Her head is raised, ears forward. She's alert but not alarmed. She moves slowly, testing the space with each step. The tiger watches without moving. The deer walks slowly toward the stream. She pauses every few steps, listening. Her nose tests the air. The wind is blowing from her toward the tiger. This means the tiger's scent is not reaching her. This is good fortune. The tiger remains completely still. Only its eyes track the deer's movement. Nothing else moves. Not an ear, not a whisker. The deer reaches the stream and lowers her head to drink. This is the moment of vulnerability. Her head is down. Her attention is divided. The tiger begins to move. It rises slightly, shifting its weight forward. Each movement is incremental, invisible at a distance. The deer continues drinking. She doesn't see. The tiger advances. The tiger moves through the tall grass. Its body stays low, compressed. The legs move in slow motion. One paw forward, weight shifts, pause. Another paw, weight shifts, pause. The grass conceals most of the tiger's body. Only the top of its head and the tips of its ears are visible. The stripes blend with the vertical grass stems. The tiger covers 10 meters in a minute. Then another 10 meters in a minute. The deer lifts her head, chewing. The tiger freezes instantly. Not a muscle moves. Complete stillness. The deer looks around, scanning the tree line. Her gaze passes over the tiger's position. She sees nothing. She lowers her head again. The tiger resumes its approach, slowly forward. The distance is now 20 feet. The tiger's hind legs gather beneath its body. Muscles coil. The deer's head is still down. Energy builds in the tiger's body. Every muscle is ready. The moment approaches. The tiger's eyes are locked on the deer's shoulder. That's the target. Everything narrows to this point. The tiger explodes forward. The charge covers the distance in under 2 seconds. The deer hears the sound and leaps sideways. But the tiger has anticipated this. It adjusts mid-leap. The tiger's front paws strike the deer's shoulder. Claws extend, gripping. The weight and momentum bring the deer down. They hit the ground together. The tiger's jaws close around the deer's throat. The bite is precise, crushing the windpipe. The grip is firm. The deer's body goes rigid. The struggle lasts only seconds. The deer's legs kick, then go still. The tiger holds the bite for another minute. When it's certain the deer is dead, the tiger releases. It steps back, breathing heavily. The hunt required an enormous output of energy. The tiger's sides heave. Its mouth is open, tongue visible. After a minute, the breathing slows. The tiger looks around the clearing. Nothing has changed. The forest is quiet. No other predators are near. The tiger grips the deer by the neck. It begins to drag the carcass toward the tree line. The work is hard, but the tiger is strong. The tiger pulls steadily. Muscles strain with the effort. The deer weighs 80 pounds. The tiger weighs 500. Still, dragging dead weight is difficult. The tiger pauses once, then continues. It pulls the deer into cover. Once hidden, it lies down beside the kill. It will rest for a few minutes before feeding. This is typical behavior. The tiger's breathing returns to normal. Its body begins to relax. Soon it will eat. The hunger will be satisfied. 3 days without food ends now. The tiger has succeeded. Not every hunt ends this way, but tonight it did. The deer will feed the tiger for several days. This is enough. After a few minutes, the tiger begins to feed. It uses its carnassial teeth to slice through hide. The rough tongue and strong jaws work together. Feeding is methodical, not frantic. The tiger eats the organ meat first. Liver, heart, and kidneys are rich in nutrients. Then it moves to the muscle tissue. It will consume 20 to 30 pounds tonight. The rest will remain for later. The tiger has time. As the tiger feeds, night falls completely. The forest is dark now. Sounds change. Nocturnal animals begin to move. The tiger pauses occasionally, listening. Then it returns to feeding. Time passes slowly. The act of eating takes an hour. The tiger is methodical. Each bite deliberate. An hour passes. The tiger is full. It moves a few feet away from the carcass and lies down. Its belly is distended. The tiger licks its paws and face, cleaning away blood. Grooming takes several minutes. Each paw is cleaned carefully. The face is wiped with wet paws. When finished, the tiger rests its head on its paws. Its eyes are half open. The forest around it is alive with night sounds. Frogs call from the stream. Crickets sing in the grass. Somewhere far off, an owl hoots. The tiger listens but does not react. These sounds are familiar. They're part of the environment. Nothing to concern itself with. The night belongs to many creatures, not just the tiger. Everything coexists. The tiger will sleep here tonight. It will wait periodically to listen and watch. If a predator or scavenger approaches, the tiger will defend its kill. But most animals know better than to challenge a tiger. The night passes slowly. The temperature drops further. A cool breeze moves through the trees. The tiger's breathing becomes deep and regular. It sleeps lightly, never fully unconscious. This is how tigers rest. Always alert, even in sleep. The forest continues around it. Life moves in its patterns. The tiger is part of this, one element among many, nothing more, nothing less. The night continues. Hours pass in darkness. The tiger wakes twice to listen. Each time, it hears nothing concerning. It returns to sleep. Morning comes gradually. The sky lightens from black to gray to pale blue. Birds begin to sing. Their calls start quietly, then grow louder. The tiger wakes fully and stretches. Its body is stiff from lying in one position. The stretch extends from nose to tail tip. Back arches, legs straighten, claws extend. Then the tiger relaxes and shakes. The night's rest is complete. It walks to the stream and drinks deeply. The water is cold and clear. The tiger drinks for a full minute. After drinking, the tiger returns to the carcass. It feeds again, taking another 20 pounds. By mid-morning, the tiger is finished. It leaves the remains and walks back into the forest. Scavengers will take care of what's left. The tiger has no more use for it. Nature wastes nothing. The tiger returns to its resting spot from yesterday. The same depression between two large roots, the same shade from the canopy overhead. The tiger lies down heavily. Its belly is full. Digestion requires energy and rest. For the next 2 days, the tiger will barely move. It will sleep, wake briefly, and sleep again. This is recovery time. The body needs this. The body processes the meal. Nutrients are absorbed. Energy is restored. There's no urgency to hunt again. The tiger's territory remains secure. Everything continues as it should. The pattern holds. Days will pass like this. Rest, digest, recover. Then the cycle begins again. Days pass in similar patterns. Rest, patrol, hunt, feed, rest again. The tiger's life is structured by necessity. It does not question this structure. It simply lives within it. The monsoon season will come eventually. Rain will flood the forest floor. Prey animals will move to higher ground. The tiger will adjust, following the food. Adaptation is constant. In the dry season, water becomes scarce. The tiger will travel further to drink. Adaptability is survival. But the core patterns remain the same. Territory, hunt, feed, rest. These are the pillars. Everything else builds on these. The tiger's life is simple in structure, complex in execution, but always grounded in these basics. A tiger's lifespan in the wild is 10 to 15 years. In captivity, they can live more than 20 years. Our tiger is 7 years old. It's in its prime, strong, experienced, and healthy. It will maintain its territory for several more years. Eventually, age will diminish its strength. Younger males will challenge its boundaries. One day, it will lose. That's the natural progression. But that day is not today. Today, the tiger is powerful. It moves through its forest with confidence. It has everything it needs. This is enough, more than enough. The tiger doesn't think about the future. It exists in the present. Today's needs are met. That's what matters. The forest itself is home to thousands of species. Tigers are apex predators here. They have no natural enemies except humans. Poaching remains a threat. Habitat loss is another. As forests shrink, tiger populations decline. Conservation efforts have helped stabilize numbers in some areas. Protected reserves give tigers space to live and breed. Our tiger lives in one such reserve. Here, it's relatively safe. Rangers patrol the boundaries. Anti-poaching measures are in place. Camera traps monitor tiger movement. Scientists track population numbers. This forest has a future because people chose to protect it. The tiger benefits from that choice. So do countless other species. Protection matters. Every protected forest is a refuge. Every tiger that survives is a victory. In traditional cultures, tigers hold symbolic meaning. They represent power, courage, and independence. But the living animal is not a symbol. It's a creature with needs, behaviors, and challenges. It hunts because it's hungry. It rests because it's tired. It defends territory because resources are limited. These are practical realities, not metaphors. Understanding tigers means seeing them clearly, not as symbols or stories, but as animals shaped by evolution and environment. Our tiger exists in that reality. It has no awareness of what it might represent to humans. It simply lives. That life is valuable in itself, complete and sufficient. The tiger doesn't need meaning beyond its existence. It is what it is. A predator, a survivor, a living being. Nothing more is required. A survivor, a living being. Nothing more is required. The afternoon heat returns. The tiger lies in its familiar spot. Its body is relaxed, eyes half closed, breathing slow and steady. Time passes without event. The forest is quiet around it. This is a typical day. There's no drama here, no excitement, just existence. The tiger's life is made of moments like this. Long stretches of stillness, brief periods of intense activity, then stillness again. This is the pattern. Day after day, year after year. The tiger's ears flick as an insect buzzes past. Otherwise, it does not move. The temperature is at its peak. Even the birds have gone silent. The forest waits for evening. The tiger waits too. There's nowhere it needs to be. Nothing it needs to do right now. So it rests. The ground is solid beneath it. The tiger's ears flick as an insect buzzes past. Otherwise, it does not move. The temperature is at its peak. Even the birds have gone silent. The forest waits for evening. The tiger waits too. There's nowhere it needs to be. Nothing it needs to do right now. So it rests. The ground is solid beneath it. The air is warm, but bearable in the shade. The tiger's body knows how to conserve energy, how to wait without impatience. This is built into its nature. Hours can pass like this. The tiger doesn't mind. Time moves differently for a tiger. There are no appointments, no schedules, just cycles of light and dark, hunger and fullness. As we near the end of our time together, let's simply observe. The tiger's chest rises and falls. Air moves in and out. Life continues, breath by breath. The forest around the tiger is ancient. Trees here have stood for decades, some for centuries. The tiger is a temporary resident. Its lifespan is brief compared to the forest. But while it lives, it belongs here completely. It fits into this place. It takes what it needs. It gives back through predation, keeping prey populations healthy. The balance is natural. Everything connected, everything in its place. The tiger is part of this web, not above it, not separate from it, part of it, one thread among many. The sun moves lower in the sky, shadows stretch and merge. The day is ending. The tiger will wake fully soon. It will stretch and rise. Perhaps it will patrol the southern boundary of its territory tonight, or visit the stream to drink and cool off. The tiger will decide based on instinct and need. We won't follow it tonight. Our time here is ending, but the tiger's life continues. Tomorrow will bring another day of rest and activity. The patterns will repeat. The forest will remain. The tiger will be here, living as it always has, following the rhythms it was born to follow, surviving, existing, being. This is the tiger's life, simple and complete. My name is Monk Liang Shen. Thank you for spending this time with the Bengal tiger. I hope you found some calm here, some quiet space to simply observe. The tiger asks nothing of us. It doesn't perform or entertain, it simply lives. There's something restful in that. In watching life proceed without urgency, without purpose beyond existence itself. The tiger's rhythms are slow. They don't match our human pace. But maybe that's valuable. A reminder that not everything moves quickly. Some things take time. Some things simply are. And that's enough. The tiger doesn't strive to be anything other than what it is. It exists fully in each moment. Perhaps there's wisdom in that. We've just spent time watching the Bengal tiger together, observing its breath, its stillness, its patience. Now, we're going to practice something similar. We watch the tiger rest. Now, we'll rest ourselves. Find a comfortable position. Let your body settle. Bring your attention to your breathing. Don't change it, just notice it. Air moves in, air moves out. We watch the tiger's chest rise and fall. Now notice your own. Your body knows how to breathe. You don't have to control it. Simply observe. Notice where you feel the breath most clearly. Perhaps in your nostrils, perhaps in your chest, perhaps in your belly. Find that place. Rest your attention there. When your mind wanders, simply return. No judgment, just return. The breath is always here. Notice the temperature of the air. Cool as it enters, warm as it leaves. Notice the rhythm. Fast or slow, shallow or deep. Whatever it is, it's correct for this moment. Watch the breath the way you watch the tiger. With patience, with quiet attention. Thoughts will come. This is natural. You don't need to push them away. You don't need to follow them either. Notice the thought. Then return to the breath. Gently, without force. This is the practice. Just this. In old Korean practice, we sit like a mountain. Not rigid, but grounded. The tiger didn't try to rest. It simply rested. Your body can be like this, present and unmoving, but alive. Stillness and movement exist together. This is natural. This is how it is. Your jaw may be tight. Let it soften. Your shoulders may be raised. Let them drop. Your hands may be clenched, let them open. Notice where you're holding tension and release it. Small adjustments, small surrenders. Return to your breathing. The air enters your body. Your lungs receive it. All of this happens without your effort. Your body takes care of you. Right now, you don't need to do anything. Just breathe in and out. Simple and constant. This is enough. Notice the pause between breaths. After the inhale, before the exhale. A brief moment. After the exhale, before the inhale. Another moment. These pauses exist. They're small but real. In these gaps, there's complete stillness. Then the breath begins again. And you observe. Sounds may reach you. Don't push them away. The tiger heard birds and insects but remained still. You can do the same. Notice sounds, then return to breath. Let everything come and go. You just watch. Patient and steady, always returning. In old practice, we say the mind is like the sky. Thoughts are like clouds. Clouds pass through the sky, but the sky remains. You are the sky. Thoughts pass through. You don't have to chase them. Just watch. Then return to breath. Simple as that. Your body may feel heavy or light. Both are normal. Whatever you feel is correct for you right now. Don't try to change it. Just notice it. The body reports sensations. Temperature, pressure, tingling, nothing. All of these are fine. Just notice. Just breathe. Feel the air fill your lungs. Feel them empty again. The body knows this rhythm. It's been breathing your whole life. Right now, you're noticing. This makes this moment different. Aware, present. This simple awareness, this is the practice. The tiger spent hours like this, resting, breathing, being. You've been doing the same, sitting, breathing, being. This is an old practice, simple but complete. The breath is always available. The stillness is always possible. You can return to this whenever you need. Thank you for practicing. Before we part, take one more breath, a conscious breath in through the nose, deep into the belly, then release slowly. Let everything go with that breath. When you lie down to sleep, return to the breath. It will carry you into rest. The tiger sleeps in its forest. You can sleep deeply now. Both are natural. Both are right. Tonight, you've practiced sitting, breathing, watching. Carry this into sleep now. Let it all go. Rest well. May your breath stay steady. May you sleep peacefully. Good night. The practice is complete.